Hey, it's Vishal. I help DTC brands scale with email plus SMS retention. Let's break this down. Today's topic would be abandoned checkout. Most brands basically set this up once and pretty much forget it. They don't check metrics, what's the conversion, and just leave it behind after it's done once. But let me tell you, if your abandoned checkout isn't converting or recovering at least 5 to 12% of lost sale, you are leaving a lot of money on table. So when you think about abandoned checkout, there should be three things that you should be focused on mainly. First of all, reminder. The second is objection, and the third is initiative. So this is the structure of a really profitable checkout recovery system, but most brands pretty much get it so wrong that they try to push it on the very first email with I would say a lot of discounts. So here is why most people abandon checkout, and this is the part nobody in ecom really talks about. The psychology behind why most people abandon checkout, right? The first thing is they got distracted. It wasn't because the offer wasn't right or anything at all. They probably got a notification, they had kids, work, and life to pretty much pull them away, right? The second thing, they were uncertain if they wanted to buy or not. Will this work for me? Is this legit? Is shipping slow on the era of Amazon? Like, is or am I gonna get my order fast? This needs objection handling. The third thing, the value. They don't see the value in your product. The value isn't clear enough. They like the product, but they don't feel the urgency or the clarity itself. This is where the right initiative helps. But what most brand does is blast a discount instantly and it pretty much destroy their margin. Let's say you have a 37% COGS, right? That leaves you with 63% on, I would say, on profitable. But if you give a 10% discount, that is pretty much reduce your margin on way low. That could have the profit could have been used to scale your brand way further. So talking about what the structure should look like. Now we talked about basically the basic psychology of what everything should look like, right? Objection handling, pretty much life happening, just probably they got distracted or not seeing the value and providing initiative. So how does this basically looks in terms of, let's say, the funnel? Abandon checkout, the trigger basically should be someone who abandoned a cart, abandon cart or checkout, right? So first email should be sent on the time frame of 30 to 60 minutes after they abandon the checkout. What the first email should do is pretty much have the soft tone, one CTA. That's what I like to do. And subject line sub has saved this for you, but you get the basic idea of what this email should look like, right? This email is pretty gentle, no pressure, just something like, hey, you left something behind, here it is. This is some kind of a generic subject line, but it works really best. One button, show the product, no discount at all. The second email that we send is objection crusher. Let's say they have any objection about the product, right? That should be sent between 4 to 8 hours, depending on other things that I'll say at the end of the video. Here we would pretty much bring out reviews, UGC, benefits, mini FAQ. This is the most powerful email in the entire sequence. You remove the fears that stop the sale in the very first. We would add your best review, one to two probably lifestyle photos, a quick bullet of the benefit the product provides, or micro FAQ such as shipping, returns, sizing, this alone will recover a huge chunk of revenue. Email 3. Email 3 would be sent probably a day or 20 to 24 hours later. What it would have is an incentive. Small incentive, not something that big, just small. Bestseller, and we would also show scarcity. This is where you nurse them, push them to make that sale. Not 20% off. I believe that still sounds too heavy. If your brand is something way big and you want to save that margin, I would say probably free shipping or a small discount or a bundle highlight would do a big difference. Your goal isn't to cheapen the product, is to close the value gap itself. And when it all also comes down to A/B test, let's say we could do a A/B test with free shipping, probably a small discount, a bundle highlight, or many things, right? At the end of the day, it's all about data. We cannot leave what we made in the very first day and leave it behind. That's why A/B test is the key in every emails, because you don't know what works until and unless you test it out. The section 4 is pretty much where you would add SMS. Just one line SMS before the first email. Hey, looks like you left something behind. Want me to save your cart? Recovers the abandoned checkout by 10 to 20% alone. If you want the exact abandoned checkout we use to recover 5 to 12% of the lost sale, comment down checkout and I'll send it to you. But if you want our team to build it out, just hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, and I will be more than happy to follow back along. The one other thing that we do, and this is for someone that's watching throughout the whole video, is we do a conditional split. Let's say if someone hasn't opened the first email, we do a conditional split of such as, has the email been opened? If no, we send the same email to the same person but with a different subject line. This also helps you recover so much of the revenue that you cannot even think about. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, just hit me up in the comment sections. As I have said, this is a basic, simple abandoned checkout flow to get started. But as you grow on, there are a lot of things that needs to be done based on the data you get. And just to get it started, this should work for you. And hope you have a good one. Peace. Good night, guys.